Hey guys, how you going? JVC here for JVC Reviews, and I'm excited because I've got another FMS bird to bring you. I love FMS birds. As you can see, the Mustang and the Spitfire, and today I am bringing you the F4 Corsair. Now, I actually got the blue one. There comes in two colours, blue and grey. I got just the kit, and it's a funky little kit. I have already snuck a peek inside, and it's pretty damn nice. Anyway, this is apparently they've already got a second version now. This is the V1. The V2 comes out with a four-bladed prop. This one's only got the three-blade, which is okay. It's fine. I don't mind it. It's got these. Apparently, it's got funky sequential retract door system, which we're going to get a closer look at later on as well. It's got a great thread going on RC groups. Check it out. The guys in there are pretty cool. It apparently it goes together really well. It flies pretty good. I don't know. We'll wait and see how true that is. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to have a look at what's inside. Oh, and a quick g'day to all those out there who did Movember. As you can see, I do feel your pain. Anyway, this is coming off today. Enough is enough. Alright, exactly, enough is enough. Let's have a look at what's inside, eh? Okay, here it all is laid out. Starting with the wings. There aren't any flaps. It doesn't come with any. However, there is provisions, and some guys are attempting them on the thread. The lines are there if you guys want to do them and put in section flaps. I'm going to fly it first without them and just see how we go, because the Mustang sure as hell did need them, but I put them on anyway, and the Spitfire doesn't really need them either, so I'll fly it and see how we go first. Those that are wondering, there is actually a spar in there along the inside the wings, almost all the way 1 inch away from the end of the wing, and there actually is one in here which is put in there when the wing has been moulded down at the factory. There's an aluminium spar in there to get plenty of strength, and they are quite strong, you can feel them. Moving right along to the fuse, start at the back. There's where your little servo is going to go for your tail wheel. Now, I ended up taking the one out of my Spitfire because it's stuffed up and left it free casting, and it works brilliantly, really good. So I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to leave it out, save a bit of weight in the tail because these things have a tendency to be tail heavy, and save myself a servo. Okay, single rod, 2 for the rudder, 2 for the elevator. Moving right along, canopy comes off. Not the biggest canopy, but as you can see, big enough. Little tray in there for your servos. Little slot in there for your antenna, scale antenna. Now, quite a large amount of room, just we could put a decent sized battery. The only thing is, from there all the way to the front is quite long. Now, what a lot of guys are doing, if you check out the thread and RC groups, is they're cutting along this panel line here to make that bit removable, so you can have more easy access to the front of the plane for your batteries, which I'll probably follow suit because it's a good idea. Another note, okay, happened to me unfortunately. FMS, naughty. Alright, when whoever put this one together down at the factory put a bit too much glue, and the engine cowl ended up sticking on. I ripped it off, the cowl came off, and this bit here, which you can see has been repaired, that bit stuck on the plane, the rest came off. Not happy. Anyway, glued it back on, looks like shit, gonna have to touch it up. So FMS, minus points for that sucks, not good. Anyway, here's the other bits and pieces. Mounts, control horns, prop hub, which is really funky actually. Now, FMS glue is actually pretty good. I've used it, works really well, sticks good to EPO. It takes a while to dry overnight, but it's good stuff, okay? Don't throw it out, keep it. All your other bits and pieces, there's your sequencer, your wing bolts, all that sort of stuff. Prop, good old FMS, gone up another notch. Cool, including these really cool little prop. You guys can see that. Probably not going to focus anyway. Water decals to make the prop look more scale. There's these yellow ones that go on the tips look like crap. Elevator has got a spar all the way through there, which is cool. Plenty of strength, nice. And obviously your rudder, which is a rudder. Oh, and the manual, last but not least. It's actually pretty good. For those that do use it. Everything you need to put it together. Well, that's a difficult build anyway. Even as a kid, it's still not that difficult. Pictures and words, and the all-important CG, but again, check with the boys on the thread because it might be tail heavy. I've got to double check. I think guys are setting it to 85mm. Here it says 90, but I've got to double check. Anyway, and your spare parts list. So that is that. Let's put it together and take it outside and fly shit out of it. Okay, quick builder's tips, guys. There was a problem with some damage to one of the gear doors when it arrived from the factory, and I used a control horn to fix it. I'll post pictures on the blog so you guys can check it out. Starting from the beginning, I drilled extra holes in the cowl there to get better airflow, and also there was also the cowl was actually damaged and stuck to the fuse. So when I pulled it off, that bit got stuck on there, and that's why there's damage. But I've got the ESC on that side and the BEC strapped to the motor mount on that side, so that gets airflow and it helps put weight forward to keep correct CG. For me to achieve CG, I balanced on that line, that bottom trailing edge line there, there's two, and I use that one, and it allows for the nose to be just ever so slightly forward, and it seems to fly for me really well there. Now I also, there's panel lines there, I cut along that panel line, and I also cut along this panel line here. Alright, so that is now removable. Okay, not the top one, I re-glued that, so I put magnets there, but I re-glued that and put that in. The reason I did take that off is it allowed me to get in there and in that side and carve out some more foam, because I run two 2200s in parallel. One shoved all the way forward as far as it can go, and the back of it sort of sits about there, and the other one sort of sits about there, not quite as far forward to get that CG. Just a bit of Velcro, and moving right down to the tail wheel, you'll see later on in the video, it's free castering actually, see? And the ground handling on longish kind of grass is actually really well. I did it with my Spitfire, I was happy with it, tried it with this one, and it's fine. No nose over, it steers really well, and yeah, I'm very happy with it. So let's go outside and fly it and you'll see what I mean.
Okay, take off with the FMS Corsair, typical large warbird. Just ease on the throttle, feeding a bit of right rudder, and there she goes, off and away, nice and smooth. Power system that I chose really good, the 600 kV motor, as opposed to the 520 that comes with the stock, so just a little bit more oomph, not a lot but a little, with a 13x9 3-blade prop, works good. I was flying mainly at about 50 to 60% throttle, and it gave me a good combination of speed versus power. And roughly around 7 minutes flight time, and I had 3.85 volts left in each cell. Had pretty good vertical, control surfaces were, very responsive, even with the 2.4 kilo all up weight that I had with the 2x2200 bats in parallel. Now, I've done quite a few flights since this video, and the retract seems to be holding up pretty good, so yeah, no problems there. QC issues, which I did have. Not sure if it was a shipping thing or a manufacturing thing, but the gear doors, one of them I had a bit of damage. There's pics on the blog on how I fixed it and stuff. The engine cowls I mentioned earlier was stuck to the fuselage and cracked when I had to remove it to put the motor on. And the canopy seems to have, it's like it's acting like a magnifying glass it's blistering the foam underneath. Not a huge thing, but I definitely had to mention it. One thing I noticed, it seemed to fly with a bit of a waggle. Now, been doing a bit of reading up, and Corsairs are apparently known for doing this, so not a huge thing, but if yours does it, yeah, don't worry too much. Mine did it, and apparently quite a few do it. But yeah, overall, great model, tough as nails, went together pretty good. Get the CD sorted, and she flies really good. I'm pretty happy with it. If you want to check out some of the mods I did, have a look at the blog, there's a link down below. And yeah, as you can see now, I've got a free castering tail wheel, and the ground handling is actually really good. So yeah, leave some comments, feel free to subscribe if you want. So shoot me an email if you've got any questions, and I hope you liked the video. It's JBC, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. See ya.
And
Oh, it's gorgeous, beautiful.